Hey, let's talk about foundation stuff. For me, my foundation is built on two things: communication with the dog and relationship with the dog. I feel like if those two things are in place, everything else is completely easy. Okay, easy is not the right word. Simple, completely simple. So, every dog, just like every person, has a different personality. They have a different way to learn. They have a different learning capacity. Some dogs you could work for 15 minutes and they say, "What else? What else?" Other dogs you might work for 3 minutes and they're like, "Oh, my head hurts. Can we stop for today?" And you want to be able to do those things. You wouldn't want to work the 3-minute dog for 20 minutes, and you wouldn't want to work the 15-minute dog for 2 minutes because he's just getting started. So I think the thing to do here is be flexible in your training. Flexible with your time, your pressure, your expectations. Let's meet the dog where it is and try to take it to another spot. And that's kind of my goal every day is let's go just a teeny bit further than we were yesterday. If we don't, we don't, but that's my goal. Let's just try to go a little bit further. And if it looks like I'm cracking the foundation, if the brain is overwhelmed and there's a little bit of crack in the foundation, then I need to stop for the day. I need to let that foundation come back together, and then we go again another day. But I think these things are important. So relationship and communication. When you have a good relationship with somebody, it's because it's almost 100% based on your communication. So when they listen, or when you talk, they listen. When they talk, you listen. It's the same with the dog. If the dog's trying to tell me something, I need to listen to that, and I need to try to understand what he's saying. And I want the same. When I tell the dog something, I want him to listen, and I want him to try and understand. And I think that's only fair. And when you have good communication, 90% of the time you then have a good relationship. So if you have good communication and you have good relationship, then you're able to go out there and effectively talk with the dog and get the dog to be on the same page as you, and train the dog. To me, it's just that simple. If you do not have those things in place, I'm not saying it can't be done, but in my opinion, it's harder. And I also want that dog, and I want the dog. When some people talk and they're such a good friend, you could finish their sentence for them. I kind of want my dog to do that. I want to be able to have such a great relationship with my dog that I might just be walking over to a gate and he knows what his job is. I don't have to tell him every move to make. And the reason he knows this is because we've spent a lot of time together. We've had great communication. He's talked, I've listened, I've talked, he's listened. We love each other, we enjoy each other, and we're respectful of one another. So to me, that's what I want with my dogs. And I think it's been very successful for me to have those things as well. So anyway, I just hope that would encourage you to, when you go out there to train your dog, be all in, have your mind right there in the moment. When he talks, you listen, and when you talk, he listens. And I don't know, I think that's probably the best scenario I can think of for dog training.